It's the 64 Showcase! Oh, look at this guy. Titanium Quest Episode 2, Dangerous Tides. I'll turn up the heat on those Power Rangers. Ha ha ha. My swirly hand powers summon this dude, the mighty Lavaca. Titan City was built around that crater. Diabolico has taken refuge amongst the people there. Wait. So, there's a city at the bottom of the ocean? Titan City? Oh, but we're having more virtual reality training first, I guess. I mean, it's not like the main bad guy of the show or game or whatever is, like, actively looking for the titanium power coins or anything. But, we've got virtual training to do. So, we can't let that get interrupted. Not like there's pressing matters and a big lava dude on the loose. Nope. These guys are hopping at me and they are very silly. Yeah, I guess you can add in hopping wildly to the enemy's list of moves. In addition to running at you and going roar like this bee guy? So just to confirm, these are the enemies of Lightspeed Rescue. Monsters that run at you and go roar. Crazy hopping people. And people in bee costumes. There are a lot of them, oh my god. I'm letting this go on way too long. It's okay, I've got Magical Fairy Princess foot powers. Take that. Should probably take out the thing that's generating enemies. That would help. That would help a lot. Oh dear, I am getting all kinds of beat up. I could use some health. That'd be great. That'd be really, really great. It's okay, this traffic cone will have health for me. Yes, I knew it. You can always rely on traffic cones to give you health. Is this guy, like, up here, I guess? Whoa, there was a full health thing back there. How about that? Thank you, guy on top of building, for leading me to that full health power-up. That was very nice of you. It would be kind of nice if my, overhead radar had, like, a map on it. So I could kind of tell where there are buildings, and I can, like, know better where I should go. Also, you know, something else I just noticed. The people that you're rescuing are also just kind of standing around and waving when they probably should be running from the hordes of monsters infesting the city. It would only be logical. I mean, there's giant bee people wandering around, man. You do not stand around and wait to be rescued in that situation. You run for cover. God knows the first thing I'll do when I see a giant bee person is head for the nearest building. Some safety and shelter from the bee menace. That's okay. We saved the day once again. Your turn for a Lightspeed Rescue, Blue Ranger. And the Blue Ranger's rescue vehicle is also a fire truck, I guess? I guess there's really not much else you could say about this game. You run around, you fight bee people, you run people off the road in your giant robot Zord truck thing. You know, is it weird to notice that my giant Zord, that's supposed to be a very large vehicle of monster stomping proportions, is about the same size as some of the regular cars and stuff on the road? That's very odd to me. Of course, if it was more to scale, I guess the Zord would be like the size of this road and just running down every car in the way, instead of just occasionally running over a vehicle on the road in its way. In fact, you ever wonder how many people end up getting injured because of the giant robots while the Power Rangers try to save the day? It feels like when you're in a machine that huge, you end up causing more damage than you do protecting people from damage. You know what I mean? But I guess that's not really what matters about Power Rangers. What matters is that you got superheroes in spandex and in cool-looking robots, and they beat stuff up and it's all awesome, and everyone's happy at the end of the day. The fact that I'm violently pushing people off the road doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Do not drop the evil things on me, please. I would not like that very much. Yay! We did it! Again, that Lightspeed Rescue was cool! Unlike the Pink Rangers, which wasn't nearly as cool, apparently. Specifically, that one was cool. Time to crank up the Megazord! Yeah, we're just doing our trading when there's a lava monster attacking an underwater city. That, feels like one of those things should take priority. I mean, all we're doing is fighting Vector again. Where's Charmy and Espio, huh, Vector? I will run up and punch you as many times as it takes. There we go. I beat Vector again. Now are we gonna go fight the lava monster? Cool, jets! Jets? Jets. Is that like slang or lingo I'm missing? I don't know. This was made in the year 2000. That was a long time ago. Are you ready for Titan City, which has been actively under attack this entire time? Get the other power coins. Diabolical has found one of the coins in the crater of Titan City while you were busy mucking around in virtual training. There must still be others buried under the ocean floor. And I feel like we're glancing over details here. There's just an underwater city in Power Rangers? I mean, you think this would be mentioned now and then. Is Titan City supposed to be Atlantis? After it was rediscovered and repopulated? Maybe? I want to see a Power Rangers season that centers around people from Atlantis and like monsters that sunk Atlantis. That would be cool. And it can have a crossover with Atlantis, the Lost Empire. Except Disney doesn't own Power Rangers anymore. Oh my goodness. You are very silly looking. Ever notice that these big evil monsters are kind of like, yay? Wait, what? I found a titanium power coin. I thought I was supposed to find more than one. Lavaka tried to stop me under the city. I have to stop him again. Okay, let's see. In this level, we're also fighting Mr. Freeze from Batman the Animated Series. Right at the end there. Are we still supposed to be in the underwater city? Because that's clearly the shore of the ocean. Or did Lavaka go above ground? Did he leave the underwater city? Also, it didn't really look like we were in an underwater city. It looked like we were just in a random cave. I'm probably asking way more questions than I really should be with this game. I mean, is it really worth the headache of trying to figure out this stuff? At the end of the day, all you really need is to run around and rescue people. You shouldn't question any of the logic behind it. Because questioning the logic of Power Rangers to begin with is kind of silly. Because Power Rangers at its core is kind of silly. But that's what makes it so cool. It's just people running around in goofy-looking spandex saving the world from giant monsters. That's all you really need. Oh, why do so many people have to be rescued? Why can't they actively run towards me when I'm trying to rescue them? Again, I'm questioning the logic of this game. I really should stop. Also, we're at a circus now? The world of Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue has circuses and Chinatown. Apparently. Yeah, this is definitely some kind of circus or carnival or something. That's neat, I guess. It's world building. After a hard day's work, the Lightspeed Rescue Power Rangers go to the carnival. To unwind and have fun and eat cotton candy and play rigged carnival games and go on rides and eat cotton candy. Weird thing to note, I actually don't think I've had cotton candy in a really long time. I know that's kind of a strange thing to mention, but there's a wall here. Man, this map is kind of huge. There's all kinds of different places spread around. Are we still at the carnival? Oh yeah, this is like a duck shooting game. Can I play? I want to play. I want to play that game. I've even got 3 fires to play the duck shooting game with. I'd be really good at it. And it's just like an evil villain to attack while the carnival's in town. Ruining everyone's good time. I mean, how rude. Oh god, hi there. You're back again. let me fight you. Lavaka. You have a very creative name. Okay, bye. Yay! And we saved the dudes. That cooled off that old hothead. Oh, you. I am the Titanium Ranger. Oh, really? Nice for you to show up. Thank you for coming to help, Power Rangers. For full power, I must have all 3 power coins. One of which you let stupidly get stolen by doing virtual training instead of going after the power coins. Rangers, I've located the 3rd coin. Diabolical is hiding it in the ancient ruins of the city. Which is not the same as the underwater city called Titan? Maybe? We'll have to find it later. Look what Lavaka is doing to the city. You know, you're not being very clear here, game. You're not, like, very accurately describing things or explaining what's where. There's a city, then there's an underwater city, and now there's an ancient ruins of a city? Okay, it's admittedly been a long time since I've seen Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, but I don't remember it being this stupid and confusing. But we can't worry about that right now. We're fighting big old lava monsters. Admittedly, these Megazord boss fights aren't very difficult or exciting. I mean, I'm not really even doing much dodging right here. I'm just kind of firing missiles at him over and over again. I don't even remember the Lightspeed Rescue Megazord doing that much missile firing in the show, honestly. Rangers, Lavaka has damaged Titan City's electromagnetic atmosphere producer. The bubble will collapse unless the facility gets repaired. That's okay, the Green Ranger's head is over top of the crack. It'll keep it safe for now. Objectives: shoot guys, rescue boxes. Because in order to repair the electromagnetic bubble whatser, we need boxes. Lots and lots of boxes. Goodness knows these boxes must be important for repairing the bubble of the city that we're in, I guess? This doesn't really look like an underwater city at all. I mean, I could be wrong. Power Rangers Lost Galaxy took place in a city that was in reality in a giant space station. It was like a big space colony. Oh, I guess this could be underwater, maybe. Or, you know, maybe the people who developed this game had, like, a budget of $5 and a bag full of potatoes, and they just kind of had to make do with what they do, and they didn't care if it made sense in the end. It's not exactly show accurate, and I guess some differentiation from the source material is understandable, but, you know, I expect a little more accuracy and realism with my Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue game. I am going to send an angry letter to the developers of this game and demand they remake it. Hooray! We got all the boxes, which contained giant masking tape. That'll fix that really important bubble protecting the lives of thousands of people, probably. It's fine, it'll be fine. I've used the coin's power to create... Create what? A really stupid looking thing! The evil Mirror Megazord! You know, a mirror implies a reflection, which implies looking like the thing it's reflecting? And as you'll see here in a second, the evil Mirror Megazord doesn't really look like a mirror of the Lightspeed Rescue Megazord. But what do I care? We're fighting another giant whatchamajigger. And that's really all that matters in the end. Get back over here. I'm gonna punch you. Ow, you punched me! I will punch you. I must punch you. Darn it. Stop being so agile and getting out of the way of my punches. You evil not-mirror Megazord, who's a mirror, what? I don't know. Yay, we did it! Blew him up. You won, but the Mirror Megazord is too strong to destroy. Even though we kind of promptly thrashed him. Hey, the Mirror Megazord is still after us. Oh no! He drew rocks on top of us. That's annoying. Like a lot. We can't destroy him. Its titanium power is too strong. Oh, if only we weren't mucking around and training and looking for those power coins. And the Power Rangers are buried alive. Never to be seen again. Or maybe they'll be seen right now. Doesn't seem like it was that much of an emergency. Titanium Quest Episode 3, Titanic Struggles. The Megazord lies buried under tons of rock. We have no power. We have to find a way out on foot. Even though we're underwater, apparently? I don't know. Well, our Megazord might be out of power, but at least there's still plenty of bees. Could always use more bees. And boxes. It's okay, these very important boxes will hold more life-saving materials for us. We're just gonna make our way around a very long, winding path to the whatever that we're looking for.
Invisibility!
Ah yes, invisibility. Another well-known power of the Lightspeed Rescue Power Rangers.
Triple fire!
I remember when they turned invisible all the time. Oh look, it's another Power Ranger? Were we looking for the other... what? Thanks for getting us out. Huh? What? Some were out and some weren't? Who's that? What's going on? I'm so confused. Look what has happened to Titan City. While digging out, we must have disturbed a pocket of oil. I'm on it. This is the emergency now?
3, 2,
Okay,
1,
I mean, yeah, sure, that works. This sword shoots boomerangs, I guess. Boomerangs that don't return to you. They're crescent beams. We clean it up by just driving over it. I guess the Yellow Ranger's Zord is a street sweeper? Very important for emergency rescues. Street sweeping. Oops, I missed one. Don't run over that. Here, I'll knock all the cars out of the way so they don't run over the oil spill. Wouldn't want anyone getting hurt. Nope. Wouldn't want anyone getting hurt. Get out of my way, I have important rescuing to do. Citizens of Titan City that may or may not be underwater. I'm actually taking a lot of hits. There are many things in my way. I could use extra health. You think the citizens of Titan City would, like, drive out of the way of the giant, oncoming, massive robot part that's crashing through the city streets with really no rhyme or reason? I mean, it's cleaning up oil spills? I guess this is the big emergency of the game now. We're just cleaning up oil. You know, last I knew there was still a giant evil mirror Megazord on the loose. I think this is the least of people's problems. Yeah, we did it. Hooray. I guess. Slick job, Yellow Ranger. Get it? 'Cause oil's slick. It's funny. I will destroy them with 2 monsters. And not the Mirror Megazord, I guess. Just making more monsters, okay. Yeah, sure. I mean, I guess it's not enough that we've got the evil Mirror Megazord. Time for a Lightspeed Rescue.
Red Ranger, ready for action.
Oh boy, more of this. And we're putting out fires on cars. This is basically just copy and paste of the mission at the beginning of the game. Though it is nice that when we put out the fires, the cars vanish into nothingness and they get out of the way of the Zord. It's very kind of them. Oops, sorry. I guess knocking you into the next county put the fire out, maybe. There's too many people on the road. There's flaming cars everywhere. Why is everyone just out and driving around when there's monsters on the loose and there's flaming cars and things blowing up and... Citizens of Titan City are dumb. There's literally nothing I can do. I am going to take a hit here. Ugh. Get out of my way, I'm a Power Ranger. I could use some health. There's way too much stuff around. That person's just gonna have to be on fire. I have other things to worry about. It's just flaming cars in the middle of the road, and these people are just going about their Sunday drive. Do-do-do-do-do. Get out of the way. You're letting a person burn to death by getting in the way of my water cannon. We did it! Hooray, great job, Ranger, but... Wait, I thought the Zords were buried under... The Megazord was buried under rock and rubble. How am I in my Zord? I did say earlier that I really shouldn't question the logic of this game that much. But it just bothers me so much. I need answers, people. Oh, the Mirror Megazord is back. It was just off mucking about, doing whatever. Time for maximum damage. We need titanium power. Whoa, yeah. We're now in a new Megazord. Apparently it's powered with the power of titanium. This fight's kind of going exactly like the last one did. Oh god, he like threw some building blocks at me. Why does this game feel like it got so much harder all of a sudden? Oh jeez. That was a close call. But we did it, I guess. Did we beat him? Way to go, Lightspeed Rangers. Lightspeed, Rangers. Sure. Look what the Mirror Megazord left behind. Snot. Oh boy, time for some more street sweeping. So that's exactly what I want out of a Power Rangers game. The equivalent of mopping the floor. Why is it the Yellow Ranger that's got to clean up all the glop anyway? You notice that? In the first episode, it was like the first mission, it was the Yellow Ranger cleaning up the snot, and now the Yellow Ranger's cleaning it up again. What the heck? Why is she always on cleanup duty? Honestly, there's not much to say about it at this point. This is basically exactly the same as the oil mission, except they changed the palette color on the glop we're cleaning up. I think they just needed to shovel out a couple more levels before they shipped the game, and they were like, copy and paste some of them. No one will notice. Kids are dumb. They'll see, oh, Power Rangers! And that's all they'll need. It really is hilarious the way the cars just kind of spiral out of control and fly off into the distance. It's pretty great, I will admit. Way to go, Ranger! You cleaned up some crap on the ground again. The Titanium Ranger is in big trouble! Yeah, what's this guy been doing this whole time? You know, the Titanium Ranger is another funny part about this game. It's like, I won't go into spoiler details in case anyone wants to watch Lightspeed Rescue. Because, admittedly, it does have some good points. I believe I did say earlier that the Titanium Ranger parts of the show were probably some of the best parts of it. Because, like, you know, it had a lot of dramatic moments and, like, threats of people dying, and it was, like, had some strong character development for some of the other characters in the show, some of the other Rangers and their commander. And it was really well put together. It kind of, like, reflected the Green with Evil arc from the original Mighty Morphin. And it's actually interesting to know about the Titanium Ranger, too, is that he was the first completely original Ranger to Power Rangers that wasn't adapted from a Super Sentai source material. The Titanium Ranger was made as a 6th Ranger, where the original Sentai Lightspeed Rescue was based on didn't have a 6th Ranger. They actually made him for Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, which hadn't been done before, because everything else was just adapted from the Japanese source material. The Titanium Ranger means something to Power Rangers. He's important. That's what I'm trying to say. He's a very great character. In this game, however, he's the equivalent of some dude who dropped his change, and the Power Rangers are trying to help him get it back. That's cool. I guess that's cool too. You know, I've got to question the location of this game again. Where am I right now? Am I in Titan? Am I in the ancient underwater city? Or whatever? Am I... Why are there just people hanging around these, like, ancient ruins? What are they doing here? This game confuses me, and it really shouldn't confuse me this much. I mean, it's Power Rangers. It's goofy and odd enough. You don't really need to add to all that oddness. Whoa, there's a big rock guy. Okay, hi. How you doing? You gotta fight? You gotta fight now? You gotta throw stuff at me, I'll throw stuff at you. There you go. I threw stuff at you. Good job. Oh, and here's the other guy. The genie. Looks like a genie. Okay, did we do it? Did we save the day? There's that Titanium Ranger. Good job. We saved him while he was off doing something, I guess. Thanks for the rescue, Green Ranger. We'll use the titanium power coin to power up. Whoa! They got big. We need titanium power, and all the Rangers come together. Yeah, take that. Take that, Electron. Oh, you're frozen. How about that? Yeah, I'm sure there's other things I can do in these fights than just run around and toss missiles out of my face, but tossing missiles out of my face and occasionally punching the enemy just works so well. There could be some kind of detailed mechanics that I'm missing here. This could be the next big game at EVO, this fighting arena mode. But, you know, just tossing missiles out of your face, it works well enough. Come on. I request that you just stop being alive. Okay? So awkward to control. Yep, there he goes. He can move fast. Looks like Trembler wants to shake things up. Oh boy. We've got to put the Megazord together again, even though it was already put together? What?
Fight.
Now we fight the other guy. A really doofy looking rock guy. Oh, he punched me. Jesus, get away from me, man. Come on, that's not cool. I can't get away from him. He's just punching me to death. What the heck? I call into question the balance in this game. I failed my mission. He just ran up and wouldn't stop punching me. There was nothing I could do. Now he's dancing on me. Okay, let's try this again.
3, 2,
Okay,
1.
maybe I shouldn't just run up and shoot missiles at this guy haphazardly. Because clearly he can infinite combo me with his punches. Oh, Jesus, he threw a mountain at me. And he froze me. This guy's like the strongest thing in the universe. Jesus. Yeah, I'll freeze you. Yeah, take that. Even a big ice cube. Alright, don't punch me. Please don't punch me. I feel like there's some kind of special attack I can do, but I just don't remember how to do it. To be honest, I almost don't really care enough. There we go, that's more like it. Take that, Trembler. He's getting away! Very slowly. Electron and Trembler are tough. I mean, I guess. He did punch me to death that one time. He must get the other power coin to defeat those monsters once and for all. Like we should have probably done a while ago. We need to rescue the people and the coins. Or rather, the coin, I guess. There's only one left. Again, I do question just where the heck I'm supposed to be. We must venture through the ancient underwater ruins, I guess, and save people, because they've managed to find their way down here. It's also not terribly clear what you can walk over and what you can't. I think there's some design changes that they should make in the version 2.0 update. The Nintendo 64 is capable of internet connections and downloading patch updates, right?
Invisibility.
It's also kind of annoying that you can't have more than one power-up at once. I had the ability to toss meteors, and then it was taken away by an invisibility power-up. I feel like a Power Ranger is capable of being both invisible and throwing meteors at people at the same time. I mean, I've never been a Power Ranger, but I would assume I could do both of those things at once. Honestly, can I ask something? Who hasn't wanted to be a Power Ranger at one point? I mean, seriously. If you have ever been a child, you have had to have wanted to be a Power Ranger at some point. It has to be the truth. And I will not believe you if you say otherwise. I will only assume that you are lying in order to try and be different. Hey, there's that coin. Yay! Completely unguarded. I thought Diabolico would have kept that under a tighter lock and key, honestly. Using the titanium power coin, which I don't have anymore, I will combine my monsters with my swirly hand powers. Oh, now he's, instead of being a rock guy and a green gooey guy, he's a green gooey rock guy. Electronic Trembler. Quite the name. Also, we have a different Megazord now, I guess? Sure, whatever. Believe it or not, I believe this is the final boss fight. Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue is not a terribly long game, as you could tell. Alright, Electronic Trembler. Ow. Oh dear. Electronic Trembler is quite strong. Oh, Jesus. Activate reserve power and try again before he suplexes us or something. Omega Megazord, that's its name, okay. There were more than 2 Megazords in Lightspeed Rescue, I do remember that. I think... he's too close, too close. He's going in for the punches. I can't get out of the punch strategy. Hello? Are you okay? Oh, Jesus! Get away from me! I don't want to be punched! You're a very strong electronic trembler. I don't think I appreciate this very much. Come on, yay, we did it! We are victorious! Go, dumpy looking Megazord power. It looks very, very silly. Arrgh! I hate the Power Rangers. And we put him in jail. Oh, Ranger and Hoverjet levels have secret levels to play a super secret bonus level, highlight a level, and press Z. What? That's insane. Thanks for saving Titan City, Power Rangers. Now let's all dance. Power Rangers are ready for more Lightspeed Rescue. Awesome. And I think that pretty much describes this game in a nutshell. Wouldn't you? And yeah, that's kind of the end of Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue on Nintendo 64. Does this count as a full Let's Play? I think I'll count this as a full Let's Play. But, yeah, to be perfectly honest, this game really has nothing to do with the show it's based on, and it's kind of a clunky mess at points. But I would be lying if I said I didn't enjoy it on some kind of weird, strange level. It is goofy, it doesn't make any sense, but if you think too hard about it, you're kind of missing the point of playing a goofy game. Random stuff, thank you! Yeah, Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue on Nintendo 64. That's all there is to say about it, I guess. It's weird, it's stupid, but I still like it. And yeah, this is a THQ game if you didn't notice. Kind of strange to think about, huh? But as the credits roll onward, I guess I would like to say thank you very much for watching the 64 showcase. As always, it has been a pleasure to bring you elephants in Power Ranger suits, I guess. Until next time, this is Sparky, signing off for now. I'll catch you later.